Who are you most excited to play this season?
Baylor. It's not really bad blood there. It's
a rivalry.
Yeah,
it's like where you're from. Kenny G is a sneakerhead.
I am.
What's your favorite on-court, favorite off-court pair of shoes?
Sabrina's.
Sabrina 2s?
Yeah. I like Sabrina's and GT cuts.
The GT cut 3s?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice. No questions asked. One person that you just really want to dunk on.
Just because I'm funny, like I want to see Draymond Green. Like I just want to dunk on him. Like I want to see his reaction. Like
I already know he'd be talking crap after that.
Pushes me like, come on.
What's up, Kicker Nation? I'm your host, Amari Whiting from the One Love Show, brought to you by Center Street Media Network, where we give you full access to athlete stories on and off the court. Follow and subscribe to our journey this season. Full episodes available on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. And go Cougs. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on One Love Podcast. I'm super excited for you guys to meet this week's guest, my teammate, the one and only Kendra Gillispie. Kendra, tell us about yourself, how you got to BYU.
Yes, I'm Kendra Gillispie. I'm a senior this year. I'm from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And so I've kind of been a little bit over the place. I started my first 2 years at Baylor, then transferred to Arkansas State. And now I'm here at BYU.
Yeah? What's your favorite thing about BYU?
Favorite thing? I think the campus. It's just so beautiful. I'm so used to like the flat areas, being in the South. And so I was just like, this is different. Like,
yeah.
So I think it's definitely the campus, the mountains is just so beautiful to me.
Yeah. Like all the seasons.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh.
We love fall, we love winter.
Yes. I'm like, there's some snow on some mountains and then there's like fall trees on the other.
I love it. Give us a little background about you growing up in Oklahoma with your family, all that good stuff.
Okay, so I am the oldest. I have half siblings. I have two sisters on my mom's side and then two brothers and a sister on my dad's side. Grew up in Oklahoma City, born and raised. All of my family.
Thunder fan?
I am.
OKC, let's go
OKC in the house.
I love it.
But all of my family, I come from an athletic family. My mom played basketball. My dad played basketball and football. My sisters play basketball. My brothers, they play football and basketball, and my other sister plays basketball as well. So it gets pretty competitive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you ever play against your siblings growing up?
I did, but they're younger than me. But hey, age doesn't matter. I was blocking their shots at I don't care if you're in pre-K.
I love it.
I definitely played against them just, so they can gain that competitive side and, have somebody to look up to.
Yeah. When did you know growing up that you wanted to play D1 ball, or did you always know, or did you play any sports?
So I kind of played pretty much a lot of sports. I did gymnastics. My mom took me out of that because she was like, I think it's going to stunt their growth. So no. Then I did soccer, which was good. I mean, it helped me tremendously with my footwork. And I played probably for 5 years.
Okay.
Then I was like, I don't really like this. They got me playing goalie. I wasn't really doing it. This isn't working. Then I played volleyball and then basketball. I've been playing basketball. I just played all those other sports during that time. Also threw shot put. Was a state champ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, I had no idea about that.
Yeah, 6A freshman year. Oh. I had to retire after that because I had to. Yeah,
it was too easy.
Yeah, but I kind of always knew. I really didn't know I was going to play D1 basketball, but I always knew I was going to play basketball. I started playing when I was 5. My mom, she played. I got to watch her a little bit growing up, and then she coached me as well. So it was kind of just destined. But I think when I knew I was going to play D1 basketball was when I got my first offer in 8th grade, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of good at this.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when I knew I was going to play D1 basketball.
Yeah. What, who did you look up to, Like obviously like you're a Thunder fan and whatnot, but did you like have like people that you look up to like when you were playing growing up?
So I definitely looked up to my mom. She was probably my number one inspiration for basketball. And then of course you got your greats. I looked up to Maya more because she was just her physicality during the game.
For sure.
LeBron, Kobe, just all the greats. But yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, we want to get to know you, kind of get to know like all the fun things. So like favorite music, what are we listening to right now?
Favorite music, I love rap.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just listening to everyone's new albums like Rod Wave. Shout out Rod Wave.
I love Rod Wave.
Like he gives you a little bit of rap, a little bit of like singing, like
everything.
He's like, so Future, Lil Baby. Yeah.
We just
Drake.
Barely went to a Kehlani concert together. And that was good. She sounds so good.
She really
like,
does.
In person, so good.
And she's a great performer too.
Yeah, like it was like a show.
Yeah, like she had the fans blowing her hair. I was like, oh my.
And her outfit was fire too.
It was. It was like not too much, but it was
like just enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Okay. We're going to talk about, obviously, like, the season hasn't been in full swing yet, but, like, favorite locker room moment, like, just fun memories you've had so far.
Okay, let me think. Honestly, the vibes are just there in the locker room. I feel like, of course, everyone has their moments where they're locked in, and then everyone has their moments where it's like, all right, time to turn up.
Yeah.
But I think the locker room vibes have been just great so far. Haven't got to experience too much of it because we just, had our first exhibition game not too long ago.
Yeah.
But,
it's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun. What has been like a funny moment that has happened like during summer ball, like on court?
I think it was when you started said. So like when you started that trend, like everyone is just like, said, get back on defense.
If no one knows what that is, it's like there's a trend that's on TikTok and it's like the like girlfriend, boyfriend, or he's like tickling her and she's like, babe, stop, babe. And then she just gets a deep voice. She's like, I said stop. And so everyone on the team, like, if a coach repeats himself or if we're like trying to like, I don't know, we're like, I said, get back on defense.
Yeah, it's like, and it's kind of like a like, like kill like the serious moment vibes. Like, and then like, okay, we're goofy, like, but we're still locked in at the same time.
Exactly. Like Lee can chew us out and then after be like, I said pass the ball. Right. Like it's just like, it's funny.
I said extra.
Literally. What are you most excited for this year?
Honestly, just the season in general, but winning. Like, I love to win. I'm excited for that. Just getting to know the girls, getting closer to them, gaining that team camaraderie on and out the court, but definitely winning. Yeah.
100%. You mentioned that obviously you're like at Baylor and then transferred again to here. Was the transfer process, like, is it hard?
It is because you don't want to go into the same situation that you just came out of, especially in getting into the portal. It just starts to sound the same recruiting wise, like just coaches in general. They have a good mouthpiece. So you got to really gain that chemistry while you're getting recruited to just understand like the real connections, separate those from the fake ones as well. But yeah, it was a tough process, but it was great.
So what led you, like, obviously you love like just being a part of the girls and whatnot, but during your recruiting process, Coach Amber like recruiting you, what like made you choose BYU? Because I know you had a ton of other schools. Like I was on your visit and I remember you telling me what other schools you're looking at and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, please pick us. Yeah.
So like I said, just separating those connections. So when I came on my visit, like I fell in love with the campus right away, of course. But it wasn't really about the facilities to me. It was about the connections. I'm really big on relationships. So me and Coach Amber had a talk, and I just felt the like emotional connection. I was like, am I about to cry or something? Like, what's going on? Like, but I definitely like could tell her and I's connection from other coaches who were recruiting me.
Yeah. No, I love it. Amber, she's the best.
She is.
Amber.
We love Amber.
Today was a tough practice, but we still love Amber.
Yeah, we have those days.
We sure do. What's one thing that we don't know about you and that you want us to know?
One thing you don't know about me.
Because obviously I feel like you're just so new and everyone like knows your name, but like I feel like no one knows. Like,
so a couple of things. People probably look at me and like have this perception of like she's mean or something. Like, you look at me, you see these tattoos, like sometimes I'm not gonna lie, like my face could be like real like serious. Like walking to class, I'm pretty sure they're like, oh, I don't want to mess with her. But like once you get to know me, I'm like a softie, like a big teddy bear. 100%. But I definitely can separate the court, being competitive, to like having those relationships and being soft. Another thing I'll probably say, I'm a writer. I love writing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
I love writing. I do slam poetry.
No way.
Yeah. Recently, I've been doing slam poetry for a while. But like I started making like little raps now. KG on the beat.
KG on the beat. Stop it.
I definitely, I love writing. Like it's a way to like express yourself. Just let go of a few things, without showing too much emotion. But yeah.
I love it. If you're comfortable, will you tell us about some of your tattoos and like what they mean?
Yeah. So, let's see. My first one.
She finished her arm sleeve this summer.
Okay. So this one, this was my first tattoo. Me and my mom got matching tattoos. Mine says she gave me a reason to live. Hers says she gives me a reason to live. Oh. Yeah. So, and then this is like our tribe, like feather. I actually drew this. So
no way.
Interesting. Yeah. Drew this.
Kendra, oh my gosh. So.
And then this is my mom's handwriting. It says, I love you all the way past Jesus, instead of like, most people like say, love you all the way past the moon.
Yeah.
Then I got that tattooed on me. And then this is, something like to represent my dad. He passed away when I was 17. And, just his dad at the top. Then the clock represents the last time I talked to him. And then the rose, he had a similar tattoo with the rose. So I just, got that.
Put it on. Yeah.
This one, sorry guys. This one is a Jesus piece with a lion, just to represent my faith with Christ. And then I got a dove right here, some clouds. And then this one says she was not born a warrior, but the battle she overcame made her fearless, with the Native American. And it just represents like all the times I was going through some struggles. But I'm here, so I overcame them.
I love it.
This one, sorry, it's a lot.
No, you're good.
This one is just, puzzle pieces, just puzzle piece of a girl putting her face back together. Basically like represents like, putting your life back together during the hard times. And then it says, with pain comes strength. So I think a lot of times we get sidetracked by things like, when we're going through stuff, we just kind of let it break us down instead of like, training it to motivation.
Yeah.
And this one says, keep thanking God. So my initials are KTG. Like I said, I'm really big on faith. So I kind of made my initials into keep thanking God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say, like, I feel like all those tattoos, like, all tie into your faith, to your dad, just some of the struggles you've overcame.
Yeah.
What would you say is your biggest motivation in life, or like your one love, like basketball, life, whatever?
I would say family in general. Yeah. Like, I lost my dad. And I have younger siblings, so being there for them meant a huge deal, because I was 17, but they were even younger. Yeah. And then my mom, just in general, my family made a lot of sacrifices for me to be here, with AAU, games, travel, just, making those little sacrifices. And big sacrifices as well. So I would say family. That's my number one motivation.
Yeah, for sure. How close were you with your dad? What'd you say?
Man, we were super close. Yeah, we were super close. We were like best friends. It was like my mom, and then like just right there was my dad. Like, but like me and my dad, like my mom was like the like discipliner. My dad was like, "Oh, you're good. Like, it's okay." Like he was that. So I do miss that. But yeah, we were super close.
Was he? I know you mentioned your mom coached you a ton, but was he like one of your biggest supporters?
Yeah,
just
he was.
Like pushing you for basketball and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was definitely my biggest supporter. Just my dad, like I said, he wasn't a discipliner. Like my mom would do all of that, so it kind of made her like the hard parent. Yeah. But I love her for it. But my dad was just like the one who was like, "You're good. Like it's just a game." Like, and I'm like, "No, I'm not." Like she just cussed me out. But he was just really there for me. I mean, it was all smiles like every time we were together, which was great.
I feel like every memory you've shared with me of your dad, he seems like a happy-go-lucky guy, like just like a...
I think that's where I get my goofiness from, honestly. Yeah. Like, it was just, just vibes all around. Yeah. But yeah, that's one thing he taught me was just to be happy and live life to the fullest.
100%.
Yeah.
And look at where you are now.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Before I let you go, I just wanted you to share, like, I obviously know that you're really strong with your faith and whatnot, but just one of your favorite scriptures that helps you in your life.
I'll pull it up on.
As you should.
But it's Romans 8:18. It says, "For I consider that sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is going to be revealed to us." So basically, like I said, like just overcoming those battles, not letting your past dictate your future, just because if you do, it can really break you. But just having that motivation and letting it just be, motivational for your future and not comparing your past to your future.
Yeah. No, I love it. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Go-to move in the post.
And go-to move. I'm going to say spin move. Yeah.
But the other day you had like a little like nice step through.
Yeah.
Crow hop layup.
I try to mix it up. I do. People underestimate
soccer showed
me.
Right there. The footwork.
The footwork? Yeah. I'm telling you, soccer. Make sure y'all put y'all kids in soccer. But yeah, I would say spin move. I feel like I have a variation of spin moves. We got the half spin, the spin move, like the actual post spin move.
You get our practice boys a lot with a little half spin up and under.
Yeah, a little half spin reverse layup. Gets them every time.
I mean, you can shoot the 3-ball too, so
I try.
They really got a guard.
Yeah.
I love it. Who are you most excited to play this season?
Baylor. I'm most excited to play them. It's not really bad blood there. It's
a rivalry. Yeah, it's like where you're from.
My family will get to travel because Texas is not too far from Oklahoma. Went there. There's no beef, but there is some something
to prove.
Yeah, something to prove.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I love it. I think that like a lot of us, I feel like say Utah just because of rivalry. So I think once you get in one of those games, you just see how.
I'm looking forward to Utah too.
Yeah, I think
I'm not gonna say why, but
I think it'll just be fun.
Yeah.
What are some of your personal goals for the season?
Personal goals. So I never really. It's just something about setting like goals, like they're like numbers. I'm really a like quantitative or qualitative over quantitative. So in general, just personal goals, just winning. Honestly, doing whatever I have to do to help the team to win. Yeah. And then, hopefully making the tournament.
Yeah.
Just some of those things. And honestly, just being the best leader I can be out there.
Yeah.
Helping others, influencing others. Yeah.
I love it. What do you see like our team doing this year? Like, what do you think the end result is?
Yeah. So we have a young team, but I see our team doing pretty well this year. Yeah. Just, it's going to take a few games just to get the camaraderie right. see the chemistry, but because we've been practicing against each other in the practice boys. So once we go against other teams, it'll be way better. But I think we have a great team and we should do great things this year.
Yeah, I agree. I think that like, because like, it's not like we say we're so young because we have a lot of freshmen in. But like really we have like, it's just like a whole new team.
Yeah,
like it's not even the
honestly.
same as last year. So I like think it's gonna have to take like a couple games in the Big 12, not necessarily like preseason, but like Big 12 games. Just kind of fill it out of like how it is, like the physicality and like you know how it is.
Because there is a lot of players, who transfer or just even
and they're
freshmen,
better. Like there's so many teams in the Big 12 now that have big names. Yeah. And so I really think it's gonna take a couple games to kind of fill it out and then we'll be set.
Yeah, because once we get to Big 12, every game is tough.
It's on.
Every game is tough.
Every night. No, for sure. Are you pre-game like superstitious or game day rituals, like things you do?
So yeah, I am superstitious. Like,
so am I.
Like if I'm like, say for instance, like I'll hoop in like a long sleeve and I kill, I gotta keep wearing it.
You don't switch it up.
I gotta keep wearing that long sleeve until I have a bad game.
I think that's one of the first things my dad said about the finals when Sabrina had a hot night. And the next game she was cold. Yeah. And he was like, why did she switch her shoes? Right. If you were cooking that one, why did you switch your shoes?
Yeah, you can't. Like,
and I 100% agree. Like, I feel like it just has, like, I have like a routine and I won't ever stray from it. I can't do it.
Yeah, literally. So that's the same thing. Like when I wear one leg sleeve. So I haven't switched that up in a while. And I don't plan on it. But yeah, I'm very superstitious.
Are you like the one to like, if you have a bad game, you're going to try something new? Like maybe like you said, long sleeve or like a leg sleeve. Like, will you switch it up then or no?
Yeah, I may try something new, but it depends on like how bad the game was. Like if it was just super bad, like, okay, you don't need to wear tights anymore. But like if it was, if it was like, you could have did better, but you didn't do bad. It's like, okay, I can try a couple more times. Yeah.
What is your like pregame routine?
So
like if we're playing at 7.
Okay. So wake up, gotta listen to my gospel music. Yeah. Pray, get a good breakfast in, then...
we're big breakfast girls. Me and Kenny G always go to breakfast.
We love breakfast around here.
We really do.
But get a good breakfast in, go to the gym, get some shots up, and then, get a good pregame. Before the game, I love to like get a like hard like post-workout, not just like shots, just like get my body warm before warm-ups. Just because, like, I'm embedding the moves into my, head. Sure. Listen to my music, couple gospel music, and then, got to switch it up to rap, so I can get ready for the game. But yeah,
nice. Do you nap at all?
I can't nap on game days for some reason. I've tried. I'll be like, okay, let me just take like a 30-minute nap. Yeah. I'm just up thinking about the game. Like, what am I finna do? Okay.
That's me too. I like always have to have a pregame nap, but I swear I just sit there, like just lay there and just think about like walk through the plays, know my personnel, scout.
I'll say I definitely do. Like I'll lay down, but I can never like just close my eyes and be like, all right, get up. Yeah.
Kenny G is a sneakerhead.
I am.
What's your favorite on court, favorite off court pair of shoes?
Okay, on the court.
Like what shoes are you hooping with right now?
Sabrina's.
Sabrina 2s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Sabrina's. Yeah. I like Sabrina's and GT cuts.
The GT cut 3s?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice. Have you ever tried the D-Book? He just dropped Halloween ones.
I know, I saw those.
Those are
I need to try them. But like I said, I am superstitious.
Yeah. I feel like last year I wore my Kobe's a couple times, but it wasn't the same as just hooping in the regular team shoe, bro.
Yeah, but I'll definitely say Sabrina's and GT cuts, and then off the court, I just can't, I don't have like a favorite, so that's why I'm naming 2.
Perfect.
So I'll say 3s,
Jordan 3s,
and Jordan 11s.
The 11 lows or 11 highs?
That's tough.
Yeah.
I'll have to say what's in my closet, majority 11 highs. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Me and Kenny G go shopping a lot.
We do. We have that bad.
We went to Foot Locker. I talked her into getting these Jordans and these Uggs, and she talked me into getting these Dunks. It was so bad.
I was like, they're so cute.
I swear every time we go out together, we like get shoes.
I think we might be like bad influences, with shopping, but
yeah, we just
it's just fun. You know,
you gotta look good. Come in,
look good, feel good,
play good.
Exactly.
Okay, what is your biggest like basketball ick?
Biggest basketball ick, I would say when I take a charge and the ref calls it a block. Like that really hurts right here. Like, why? Like, why did you have to do that? Like,
and for you to take a charge, taking a charge is so hard, bro.
I'm risking my whole body.
The whole body.
And you know, it's unusual for pros to take charges.
100%. They literally should just be like, all right, offensive.
Yeah, like charge. They like, even if you like attempt to like charge, post, charge.
Josh calls it all the time in practice. I can be like moving while I fall, and he's like, yeah, offensive.
Charge. Get back. But yeah, that's my biggest basketball ick.
I think mine is the no-show socks with shoes.
Cringe.
Kenny, I hate it. Like, do you like someone walks in the gym and I see that, I'm like, all right, you suck. No offense.
I'm giving you buckets.
Like, I'm gonna cook you all day.
Like, that's like one of those, like, when the coach is like, go at her. Like,
yes, literally. ISO, bring her out. Literally.
Spread.
5 out. Okay, what? No questions asked. One person that you just really want to dunk on.
One person I really want to dunk on.
Like, not just like a little oh, caught your head. Like, I'm talking like Anthony Edwards, I'm not Ja Morant, those type dunks.
Just because I'm funny, like, I want to see Draymond Green. Like, I just want to dunk on him. Like, I want to see his reaction. Like,
I already know he'd be talking crap after that.
Dude, come on. But I just feel like, you know, he deserves to get dunked on.
He really does. I love him. Like, he reminds me of like the Worm. He reminds me of him. But it's just like, dude.
It's like, come on.
All right, bro. All right.
But no, I do. Shout out Draymond, but
shout out Draymond.
I would like to dunk on him. 100%. If I could dunk, you know, 100%. These knees, they not the same no more.
They've been through a lot.
A lot. College basketball is tough.
And you're on what year is this, 4? Dude.
I'm old. I'm old.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode on One Love Podcast with one of my favorite guests, Kenny G. Make sure you guys watch the full thing on Apple, Spotify, or YouTube. We'll see you guys next week.